this isn't rapping or anything. I'm just gonna like have real talk with you for a minute, like what I'm inspired by and how a few things happened to me and how I took it and received it and then projected it out. I sat back and watched and just like astonished. Like, there's two of you. Uh, when I come around the corner, I swear to God, there could have only been one of you. And nobody else has that tat, and you are who you are. And I knew I called you by your name. And the conversation we had, Lollipop, that, you know, like the rapper, it was cute and funny while it lasted, but it wasn't very long. I'm not trying to be mean. I guess everybody, Russian, Germans, I understand. You know, Germans go back into movie making history. We did that. But, okay, a lot of people out here are saying, you know, the eighth house planet and this and that. Where did I get that idea? Let's see. Um, it had to be Uni 5, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Uh, they had that song, So You Want to Be a Star, and I love the CD. I was playing it like wickedly out. It was like, you know, I could not get enough of that CD. And So You Want to Be a Star. I got mad. I was like, so you want to be a star? You know, and I thought he said you want to ship champagne with the Wayness, and I'm like, oh no, I don't. If anybody knows me, you know, I left my hood, went deep in the hood, was adopted, and I liked thuggish wuggish, like hardcore before I liked the ones that tried to lock me up in a house. I liked to be out there in the streets gangbanging right next to them. It was just, you know, we were going through, everybody was going through some hard times. We were doing drugs and we were out of our freaking minds. And yeah, we tore up St. Clair. Yeah, sometimes people would take me by the Alice in Wonderland and they'd be like, that's you. And I'd be like, that ain't me. You know, but maybe I have like, they always called me Snow White and Cinderella. Like, I had like different names on the Claire, but Snow White mainly, you know, from my girlfriend Fantasy. And well, yeah, I was upset with my neighborhood because yeah, it's like anybody can go around and kill someone's grandma brutally, and then the neighborhood's like, "Oh, happy! It's an honor to have you back." And someone like me, they just wait to fall, and then they're like, "Ha ha ha! Ha. Yeah, I can't stand her anyway. She did this and that. I made mistakes, but I guess they're perfect." And I don't talk about everybody, but if you are my hater, you know who you are. Thank you for hating anyway, you know, it just builds up my ambition. Anyway, yeah, I go back and forth. That's another thing, you know, everybody feels the pressure. Have perfect teeth, perfect hair, perfect skin, perfect body. A rejects. Hello, I'm right here. I ain't got none of that. You know, back to want to be a star. That that's where we go into that area. You know, I'm thick. I'm not perfect. My teeth ain't all there. I've had some work done. Not like plastic surgery. I'm talking about in my mouth, dentistry. Um, let's see, because I had a lot cracked when I was kidnapped one time and hit in the face with a gun. But you know that guy, he was a loser. He ended up killing a 6-year-old in our hood. He was on the news. Anyway, I could go into so many different events that took place, the dates that fell together. You know, my memory has not been erased. I hope your memory isn't erased because that's the Python spirit where you're just like I'll do whatever, I take whatever, anytime I feel like it. That's like the Python spirit sucking the life right out of you, and you don't want that. You gotta pray, never cease, and as for you want to be a star, back to that. That's when I had written about, you know, I was like, no, I don't want to be, you know, sipping champagne with no Wayness. You must have hadn't been mistaken because I actually went and got Astrology for Dummies. I got the book at the library, and then I don't even like to read. You know, I rather write and do art and play because I got like ADHD. I want to do things sometimes. You know, I'm up and sometimes I'm down. When I'm up and moving, I just want to move all around. I'm trying to type at the same time. But, so you want to be a star? I was thinking, no, I don't want to be a star. And, nobody believed in someone like me, someone that could stutter, mess up, not be perfect. I wouldn't have a chance in this Cold War. You gotta be on, top. You gotta be the best, and you gotta get everybody's attention. They don't want to look at nobody. I'll tell you what, personally, I like it when someone slips and falls, like coming down some stairs or something, or trips when they're going out the door and gets back up and smiles. I think that is cute and adorable. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. I like real. It's kind of fake to have them ambitions to be billionaires and millionaires. We're not going to be. Like, I'm more like, what am I going to do? I need to get a part-time job. Can I even get hired in this dang on recession? These are the days that we are living in. Some funny things that happened in Cleveland with me with the whole Busy thing. I was high one time. I thought Busy stole my car. I was telling Frankie, Busy Bone got my car. He was like, he does not. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I had the Python spirit. I lost my mind for a moment in the hood, and it's probably a really funny time. But there were certain things that really stuck out. I'd never forget. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't forget. So I do love it, and that's why I always say, yeah, I miss my St. Clair, because they took me in and adopted me when I had nobody, and my whole neighborhood turned against me and sided with we'll call him an old lady killer. Oh yeah, and why did I write about that? See, I don't even like to read books. See, I'm ADHD. I don't even like to read books. So I just thought about Pluto being a planet, and they kicked it out and made it a star. And then I didn't want to say Mickey, so I said Mickey, like Mickey Mouse, and Pluto taking a dump. And I was in that house like where I saw Tupac that time. I was busy in there. I was messed up. It was that wood house. So I thought about going back to that house, and it would be a cold house, on a star, a planet that was rejected and made into a star. And on the, eighth house, number 8 for my 8 ball. And that's where you could find me, and turn left because you ain't turning right, because that's how I felt. That's how that projected out of me. And hey, it's the answer to the song right here, kinda. There you go. I'll tell you more, bits and pieces more. Oh, I want everybody today to do me a favor. Seriously, like, if you could do one thing for me, I want everybody to go and look up Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine on YouTube. And I want you to honestly, I want you to do the whole song to the best of your ability. Okay? For instance, I want to hear people screaming like this. Really do. I want to hear you screaming like this.
You tell me. Fuck you won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what
See, that I would love to see just a regular. I don't care if you're black, white, yellow, or purple doing that song. It's like saying something 10 times over and over, and getting tongue twisted. Just silly things. I like to see funny stuff like that. I like to see people really getting on here and being themselves, and at least you're putting in the effort, because we all ain't perfect. We ain't gonna get up there and sing that tune perfect. We ain't gonna write every lyric perfect. That's just not gonna happen.